around here. Hey, wait a second. That's not good. So what to do when your business is stuck, sad, and stagnant? Stuck, sad, and stagnant. How sad is that? Oh my goodness. So welcome everybody. Welcome replay viewers. WFT coaching is here. So I've got props. I'm a couple minutes behind schedule here. I said we're going to kick this off at the top of the hour, but I had to gather my props. So, thing number one, and of course, I'm talking about when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a business owner, when you are the business. Whoops, we're shaking now. I just kicked the table. Barry Rutten, how are you, buddy? Great to see you. And Scott, welcome. So, as a solopreneur, when you are the business, and your business is sad, stuck, and stagnant, what that means, of course, is that you are sad, stuck, and stagnant. There you are. I'm looking at the wrong end of the phone. I'm like, whoa, what's going on over here? You're there. You're right there. I see you. I see your smiling face. So, feel free to invite some more people in here. Feel free to start tapping on the screen for hearts, because I'm going to tell you, it is 12 noon here, East Coast time. The first thing that you want to do when you're feeling sad, stuck, and stagnant about your business or about anything else is you want to eat something. Seriously, eat something, for God's sake. So I'm starving. I'm going to eat while we're talking. So there you go. It's really important to eat. We forget to eat as entrepreneurs. When's the last time you forgot to have a meal? When's the last time you forgot to eat? You're so busy. Dumb Name 2015. I love that name. So, strategy number one is to eat something. Eat, right? We forget to eat. As, I forgot to eat breakfast. I was on the phone. I forgot to eat lunch. We're working 6, 7, 8, 10 o'clock at night. Craig Wiggins, how are you, buddy? Oh my gosh, long time buddy there, Craig Wiggins. Holy crap, we've been buddies for what, 13 years? 2002, 2003, something like that. So, eat. Number two, 70% of people go around every single day dehydrated. So drink, for God's sakes, drink water. You have to drink water throughout the day. No wonder you're sad, depressed, your business needs a reboot, you need to rethink some things. So first is self-care. You have to drink water like it's your job. So, eat and drink. Number two. Something like that. Wow, called out by David Newman. Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy. We haven't seen each other in God knows how long, but you know, the chamber programs, I forget where and when, maybe the Fast Company group, right? Was it the Fast Company group from 2002, 2003, something like that? We go way back. Anyway, strategy number two is after you fed your body, eat and drink and get yourself in a space where you can do a little bit of self-care. Second thing, pick up a good book. It doesn't have to be my good book, but pick up a business book. Pick up some inspiration, motivation, read some fabulous books. I'm going to give you not only my book, but 2 other recommendations. So obviously, if you have marketing, business development, positioning, rebooting your business, starting up a business, I highly recommend the Do It Marketing book. Why wouldn't I? I wrote it. It's awesome. The second book that you need to buy right here, right now, is from my buddy Mark Hunter, and it's called High Profit Selling. So if your sales are sad, stagnant, and sagging, you need to read High Profit Selling. How to sell more effectively without caving on price. So please buy this book. You will thank me later. So High Profit Selling is my second recommendation. And thank you, Craig. My book is a good book. Thank you. And my third recommendation, just to get yourself re-energized, rebooted, if your business is stagnant, slow, and sad, Rules of the Hunt. Rules of the Hunt from my friend Michael Dalton Johnson. He is the CEO of salesdog.com. You can see what's going on here. I love this book. There are a ton of actionable strategies, tactics, tools, ways to recharge your business if your business is stagnant, slow, and sad. And if you, as the business owner, you as the entrepreneur, are slow, stagnant, and sad. So please, buy a book, read a book, engage with that, let that re-energize you and recharge you. So that's number 3, 2? I even forgot what the hell we're on. Eat and Drink was number 1. Books is number 2. We're still at number 2. I am in my little workout outfit here. See this? Woo! And I got my little cute gym shorts. See my gym shorts? Yeah, boy, gym shorts. So I'm about to go to the gym. Exercise. Exercise, people. You have to exercise. Get out of your office. Get some fresh air. Run, jog, walk the dog, whatever you have to do. In fact, look, Woofy, of course, is here right next to me. So hang on. Right? Walk the freaking dog. Walk the dog. Woofy, when people's business is down, sad, stagnant, and depressed, they should walk their dog. They should walk their dog. Walk the freaking dog. Please, walk the freaking dog. Get out, get some fresh air. Let me turn things around. I am actually squatting. The reason that there's a suitcase on the floor that you saw there, I'm in my son's bedroom. He's off to college. We converted this to a guest room, but he's home. He's home this week on spring break. So, yeah, Woofy! Woofy, yeah. So, Woofy, you got a fan club. You got a fan club, dog? So, get some exercise. You know, lift weights, go to the gym, do the elliptical, get on the exercise bike, ride a bike around your neighborhood. Just move your body, and you will get re-energized and recharged if your business is sad, stagnant, not where you need it to be. Okay, now that is number 3. That's number 3. So first we said, eat. Please don't forget to eat. Don't forget to drink. I offered to walk the neighbor's dog. I've been going nuts. Very good. Yeah, so number 1 was take care of the body, right? Eat some food, some good food, nourishment. I was chewing on a pizza here earlier, but this is the hot salami and hot pepper pizza from Not Your Average Joe's. It's really good. We talked about hydrating, right? Keep drinking water. Read a good book is strategy number 2, and I gave you 3 good books: the Do It Marketing book, Rules of the Hunt, and then High Profit Selling from my friend Mark Hunter. Exercise, move the body, right? Number 4 is huge. Now, number 4, I've got props, I've got details. Here is number 4. Number 4 is take yourself on a strategic retreat. Organize a strategic retreat with yourself, and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So I'm going to put, let me put this down. I've got, like I said, I've got a ton of props here. Just put Rules of the Hunt in my Amazon cart. Yeah, it's a great book. It is totally a great book. And again, Rules of the Hunt, there it is. If you guys want to grab a screenshot of that, feel free. Rules of the Hunt, my buddy Michael Dalton Johnson. Let me get my journal. Let me get my Sharpies. And I've got some stuff to show you. I put the book on the Sharpies. Hang on. This is production values, people. Production values. So, strategy number 4. Journal. Journal. And take yourself on a strategic retreat with yourself. Strategic retreat. Go off to a favorite park bench, favorite library, favorite bookstore, favorite coffee shop, and you want to just write. You want to write. You want to capture ideas. I recommend a journal or a loose leaf pad, and, wait for it, more props, journal, loose leaf pad, and a whole fistful of colorful Sharpie markers. This is your equipment. Pad, colorful Sharpie markers. Here's what I want you to do. You're gonna recharge, reboot, re-energize, reimagine your entire business. And the way you're gonna do this is with a process called free writing, which is, again, either in a journal or with your Sharpies, or with your Sharpies and a legal pad. I'm gonna show you from a couple years ago. This is probably from 2010, and my business was good but not great in 2010. And I was at a real turning point. You know, do I go virtual? Do I go online? Do I do more coaching and speaking? What do I want to do? So it's literally just write down whatever you have. This process I'm about to show you is not in a journal, but it's with legal pads. And I had like 5 or 6 legal pads. And I literally just scribbled something intuitively at the top of each legal pad. And here's what came out. Here's what came out. So I said, you know, what are the main objectives? And I even forget the sequence here. These may be slightly out of order. But here, you know, I just wrote down what are the important things to me and my business. And I put down joy, I put down dog, I put down fun, and I put down payola, right? And again, this is, I probably even used these literal markers. This is the same exact colors here that I have here to show you, right? And then I wrote down 30% design, 30% deliver, 30% sell, and 10% admin. So that's how I wanted to spend my time. Now, I went down the speaking path, and I just wrote speaking on a piece of paper, and I mind mapped speaking. So here's all the things that came out of that mind map exercise, right? Small business, associations, sell multiple programs, public programs, banks, Vistage, NSA, sponsorship, events, workshops, alliances, doing my own events, my unconference. I put small business professional services, a real estate, law, CPAs, insurance, franchises, right? You want to take a screenshot of that bad boy? Do something like this. Do something like this for yourself, right? Now, the next thing, I said my marketing mentor program. What am I going to do with that? Whip out the markers. And this was all just boom, 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 right? So marketing mentor program, leverage, consultants, solopreneurs, coaches, trainers, speakers, money. At that point, I had a $12,000 program. I said I want 10 people at that $12,000 program to make $120K. I said referrals, references, access, credibility, right? All of those things. Then I wrote down, let me show you the real juice here. Oh, this one's great. This one's great. Look at this. I wrote down at the top of another piece of paper, choices. And I just wrote down 2 columns, right? Have a look at this. And I just wrote down speaker, home, 100K, solo, process, office, whatever. And then I wrote down the other column, consultant, away, 500K, company, presence, home, small, serve a few versus serve many. So look at that. Take a screenshot of this. Please take a screenshot of this. I just wrote down 2 columns of opposing ideas, and then I decided to circle the one I want. So do I want to be primarily a speaker or a consultant? And I just chose consultant intuitively. Do I want to spend a lot of time traveling, a lot of time at home? I circled home. Do I want to target 100,000 or 500,000? I want to target 500,000. Do I want to be solo? Do I want to have a company? At that point, I said company. Turned out to be a mistake, but that's okay. This was, again, 6 years ago. Do I want an office or be at home? I said office. Do I want to build do I want to be the empire or the rebellion? Look at that one. Empire or rebellion. And I chose rebellion. No big surprise there, right? Serve many versus serve few. And I chose serve many. Employees versus alliances. Again, at the time, I chose employees. Another mistake. And that didn't, you know, I did that for a while. And then I moved away from it. Virtual versus in-person. I chose virtual. Many sales versus few sales. I chose a few sales, right? So high ticket premium. High price versus affordable. I chose high price. And then push versus pull. And of course I chose pull. Now, these weren't off a script. These weren't off a template. These were like me just kind of free writing, going crazy with the markers. And, you know, the brain and the hand will tell you what to write. So don't overthink this. Just start writing stuff down when you're on your strategic retreat with yourself, and then make some choices. Don't use that strategic retreat just to think. Use the strategic retreat to think through some options. Think through some options, and then what else is here that might be fun? Oh my goodness, sources of inspiration. So look at this, sources of inspiration, right? And I wrote down things like HubSpot, things like Unmarketing, Mari Smith, Outsourced VP of Marketing, all of these different blogs and websites. Under speaking, I wrote down, I had a silver marker, right? Silver marker. Will you say do-it marketing approaches are more push or more pull? Well, do-it marketing approaches are way more pull. Way more pull, right? Inbound marketing, attraction marketing, thought leadership marketing, offer value, invite engagement. Offer value, invite engagement. Kind of like I'm doing here on Periscope, kind of like what I'm doing with my videos. So I wrote down, what did I write down here for speaking? So NSA chapters, Vistage. I wrote down practice and refine Vistage talk. And again, this was 2010, back when I was doing that. I had two people working for me, Glenda and Pete, and so I wrote down some things for Glenda to focus on associations and Pete to focus on banks, and then Fortune 500 sponsors that I did some work around sponsorship. So again, this was just part of my self-imposed retreat. And then at the top of another piece of paper, I wrote systematize. I wrote systemize, but it's really systematize. See that piece of paper? And, what are the action steps? Look at a big circle. Stop doing everything myself. Stop doing everything myself, right? And I said, with my partners, keep the conversations going and formalize packaged services. So again, this was just stuff that I was free associating when my business was stuck, sad, and stagnant. Then I put web on the top of one of this piece of paper, right? So this is brown marker, as it turns out, right? It says, okay, what's the strategy behind doitmarketing.com? Build it out, write more copy, do basic SEO, articulate the steps of each step of the process, inbound marketing agency, done-for-you services, all those things I wrote down. So what do you want to do with your web presence? What do you want to do with your website? And this was like one afternoon. I remember very specifically, I went to the Starbucks in Ardmore, PA, Ardmore, Pennsylvania. I had a legal pad. I took nothing with me. I took no phone, no laptop. This was an analog exercise, my friends. Analog exercise. Took a legal pad, like you see here, and let me bring up the. I think this was the game changer for me. Is when I wrote down all my choices, and I said, I can run this kind of business or that kind of business, right? I can be a speaker or I can be a consultant. Make a choice. I can be living on airplanes or I can be here in my house. Make a choice. I can choose to have cheap products and go mass market. I can choose to have expensive products and serve the few, right? So this was pivotal. This piece of paper here, I would say, was pivotal for that strategic retreat. And so if your business is sad, stuck, and stagnant, you need to reboot. You need to eat, take care of yourself. You need to hydrate, drink lots of water, take yourself on a strategic retreat, read a couple of good books, work out, exercise, move your body, get oxygen into your brain. And then, of course, the last one that I have to share with you, and this is a secret. Not many of you have tried this before. I know this is the first time you've ever heard this. Chocolate. Chocolate. If you're feeling stuck, stagnant, and sad, there is nothing better than a little caffeine, a little sugar, a little energy right here, people. You know what I'm talking about. You know who you are out there. You know who you are. You know who you are. You. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you, with the chocolate bar in your hand and the little smudgy kind of chocolate thing on your lips, melting chocolate, right? So treat yourself. Treat yourself. It's okay. If your business is stuck and sad and stagnant, believe me, we've all been there. Every single successful person has been in this spot. Stuck, stagnant, and sad. Here's the difference. The successful people didn't stay there very long. Think about that. The successful people didn't stay there very long. But we're all there. We're all there. So I'm going to chew on some pizza here. What questions do you have? Questions? Thoughts? Good stuff, David. Great to see you. Thanks for the tips. My pleasure. Absolutely, Dennis. Great to see you, buddy. Other thoughts? Yeah, donuts, chocolate, cookies, the dog, walk the dog. Amen. I love those emojis. So feel free to share the replay. Feel free to tap on some hearts. I know I've been kind of getting you thinking here. Maybe you've been taking notes. Maybe your hands have been taped together so you couldn't give a lot of hearts. You couldn't tap on the screen. But feel free to do that now. Feel free to ask any questions before we sign off here. The next one, thank you for those raspberry hearts, by the way. Drink some coffee. This is my Woofy coffee mug. So don't forget, bonus tip, if you're feeling sad, depressed, etc., coffee is your friend. Yeah, I'm a substance abuser. I'm a substance abuser. I'll tell you right now. I do, I'll do the pizza. I'll do the water, the coffee, the chocolate. Percentage labor breakdown from earlier. I think I might have missed that question. So what was that question about the percentage breakdown from earlier? Oh, I'm sorry. What I wrote down for myself. I know what you're asking. I know what you're asking. Right, 30, 30, 10. Let me bring that up again for you. And again, this was just me. I mean, maybe you'll be 60, 40, whatever, 60, 35, 5. It doesn't matter. I just decided intuitively, with the Sharpies in hand, that is something that would work for me. Where's that piece of paper? Here we go. So, these are my top things, top priorities. Joy, spend time with the dog, hug the dog, eat pancakes, have fun, and make a lot of money. And I did 30% design programs, 30% deliver programs, 30% sell programs, and then 10% admin. And you can outsource, you can delegate, you can partner on some of these things. But when I decided, what should I be spending my time on? I decided 30% design, 30% deliver. If I'm not spending 30% of my time selling, something is really wrong, right? You should spend a significant, and 30% is low. I mean, really, these days, this was what I thought I would do. These days, I spend about 50% of my time on prospecting or selling or following up activities, working with my clients, working with, on referral stimulation, working on launching and promoting new group programs, my platinum program, all these different things that I have going. I'm constantly talking to people. I'm asking people. I'm inviting people. I'm looking around on the horizon to find other people that I can help, and I invite them to work with me, either at small or medium or large. But, I'm always inviting. So remember, the 4 magic words are offer value, invite engagement. Offer value, invite engagement. Offer value, invite engagement. If you don't like the word selling, then forget the word selling. But we're in the business of offer value, invite engagement. Offer value, invite engagement. What other questions? So here's what I want you to do. While you're thinking of your question, while you're typing in your question, you are going to go to Staples, or you are going to go to your closet. You're going to go to your little supply closet in your office, and you're going to get either a legal pad, or you're going to buy a nice little bound journal like this. This is a dot grid journal from, who makes these? These are great. I should actually get more of these. The dot grid journal is from, I think it's from the guys at 99U, or Behance, behance.com. Can you guys see that? Behance, behance.com. So there you go, Behance, B-E-H-A-N-C-E. It's a dot grid journal. You're going to buy one of these. You're going to invest in some Sharpies, some nice colored markers, and you're going to take yourself on a strategic retreat. And on this retreat, you're not going to think about your business. You're not going to think about being sad, stagnant, and stuck. You're going to think about rebooting, recharging, refocusing, and re-energizing. And you're going to not just think about problems, you're going to think through your problems. You're going to write down your options, and you're going to make some decisions. And once you do that, the world is going to open up for you. You are going to get this huge wave of enthusiasm and energy back in your business, and you'll be ready to rock and roll and take over the world. So, with that, I thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching this broadcast. Thanks for watching the replay, guys. Thanks for watching the video. You are awesome. I'm going to take my water and my chocolate bars and my cup of coffee with my Woofy mug, and I'm going to see you guys later, okay? Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.